RHOC alum Alexis Bellino kicks off wedding festivities. Alexis Bellino is inching closer to becoming Mrs. John Jansen, and the Real Housewives of Orange County alum is excited. She recently showed off her Mrs. Jansen bag and bridal tiara while enjoying the wedding festivities with her close friends. We spotted her bestie, Jo De La Rosa, in the mix as the group jetted off on the bridal retreat. Tamra Judge was invited to the event after getting close to Alexis in season 18, but was absent from the festivities. Alexis noted Tamra's absence in a post, and the 2Ts in a pod star responded in the comments that she was sorry about missing the shindig. Meanwhile, the excited bride-to-be has been sharing snaps from the getaway, which includes finding a dress for the special day and other memorable moments. RHOC star Alexis Bellino is ready to be Mrs. Jansen. Alexis has officially kicked off the festivities for her wedding to John Jansen, and she's flooding her timeline with photos and videos. The 47-year-old shared a snap with her suitcase packed and ready to jet off to Scottsdale for her bridal retreat. Mission Getting Married Bridal Retreat starts 3-2-1, no. She captioned the post. "We are missing you," at Tamra Judge, Alexis added. "I you at John Jansen, and I cannot wait to be Mrs. Jansen." We spotted Tamra in the comment section of Alexis' post with an apology for her absence from the bridal retreat. "Have the best time. Sorry I couldn't be there," she wrote. Meanwhile, Alexis has already said yes to the dress after a successful visit to the bridal boutique Modern Bride. Another Instagram post revealed that the blonde beauty found her fairy tale dress but would keep it a secret until the wedding day. "I said yes, but you have to wait for the dress," she exclaimed. Will Alexis and John Jansen's wedding be televised? Alexis and John got engaged while RHOC season 18 was airing, and many wondered if the couple would televise their wedding. Bravo viewers are not interested in watching the couple walk down the aisle, but they might not have to worry about that. Alexis was abruptly fired from the show after her controversial return, going head-to-head with John's ex, Shannon Beater. The audience had a visceral reaction to Alexis and John's behavior towards Shannon, and the network reacted to the backlash by not renewing her contract for season 19. That leaves a slim chance for the couple to get a wedding special. If there's one thing Alexis Bellino knows how to do, it's make an entrance, and her journey down the aisle is proving to be no exception. The Real Housewives of Orange County alum officially kicked off her wedding festivities this weekend in signature Alexis fashion: grand, glittering, and unapologetically glam. The 47-year-old reality star turned lifestyle entrepreneur is saying yes all over again, this time to fiancé John Jansen. And she's doing it with the poise of a seasoned Bravo celebrity who knows exactly how to celebrate love on her own terms. A pre-wedding weekend to remember. The multi-day affair began Friday evening with a Love in Bloom themed garden soiree hosted at a private estate in Laguna Niguel. Guests arrived to find the sprawling property transformed into a whimsical wonderland. Rose-covered trellises, fairy lights dancing in the trees, and blush-hued petals lining the stone pathway to a candlelit cocktail patio. A live string quartet played dreamy renditions of love songs, while champagne flowed from a vintage cart adorned with cascading orchids. Alexis, ever the fashionista, stunned in a floor-length, ethereal Marquesa gown with delicate embroidered florals and a plunging neckline. Her signature blonde waves were swept into a loose chignon, accessorized with pearls and a hint of sparkle. She beamed as she greeted guests, hand in hand with John, who wore a tailored white dinner jacket and navy slacks. The couple looked like they had stepped out of a romance novel, or at least a perfectly filtered Instagram dreamscape. "I wanted this weekend to be more than just a celebration. I wanted it to be an experience," Alexis said in an exclusive moment with attendees. "John and I have been through so much, and this next chapter feels sacred. It deserved something magical. A love story worth retelling." Alexis first met John, a fellow Orange County resident and successful businessman, in 2022, not long after her divorce from Jim Bellino and his public split from fellow RHOC cast member Shannon Beater. While the RHOC community initially raised a few perfectly arched brows, the chemistry between Alexis and John was undeniable. Over time, they proved that this wasn't a headline-fueled fling. It was something genuine. In a whirlwind romance marked by international getaways, Sunday family brunches, and countless romantic gestures, Alexis often took to Instagram to share snippets of their growing bond. "He makes me feel seen," she wrote under one photo of the two laughing during a boat ride in Cabo. "Not the Alexis people expect, the Alexis I am." Their engagement came on a crisp December evening under the lights of a private rooftop in San Diego. With a heart-shaped diamond ring and a speech that reportedly brought Alexis to tears, John sealed the deal. Glam Squad goals. Back to the festivities. Saturday brought a luxe bridal brunch at the iconic Monarch Beach Resort, complete with a build-your-own mimosa bar, artisan crepes, and a seaside view fit for reality royalty. Alexis wore a playful white jumpsuit with a dramatic tulle cape that billowed in the breeze. Her bridesmaids, dressed in soft sage green, included a mix of close friends and a few RHOC faces, notably Gretchen Rossi and Emily Simpson, who have remained allies through the franchise's many twists and turns. The mood was lighthearted and full of laughter. Games, custom cocktails, and heartfelt speeches gave the event an intimate vibe. One of the most touching moments, a surprise video montage featuring Alexis' children, James and twins Melania and McKenna, expressing their love and excitement for the upcoming wedding. "Mom, we see how happy you are, and we're so happy for you," said her son, voice trembling slightly. There wasn't a dry eye in sight. Vintage vows and champagne toasts. Saturday evening brought the piece de resistance, a rehearsal dinner hosted at the historic Casa Romantica in San Clemente. The oceanside venue, known for its Spanish-style architecture and sweeping Pacific views, was decked out in vintage Hollywood glam. Guests arrived dressed to the nines: tuxedos, floor-length gowns, red lips, and diamond-clad everything. Think The Great Gatsby meets OC elegance. The dinner was a feast for the senses: candlelit tables, cascading floral centerpieces, and a live jazz band playing under the stars. Alexis changed into a shimmering silver gown with a deep V-back, looking every inch the screen siren. As John raised his glass for a toast, he took a moment to reflect. "When I met Alexis, I met a woman with strength, kindness, and fire," he said. "Tonight is about love, yes. But it's also about honoring who we are and who we're becoming together." The couple exchanged unofficial vows, a sweet and spontaneous gesture that had guests cheering and wiping away tears. "The real ones are coming," Alexis laughed, "but we couldn't wait to say a few things." Bridal bliss with a dash of bravo. Of course, no RHOC adjacent event would be complete without a little bravo buzz. Cameras weren't officially rolling, but plenty of behind-the-scenes peeks surfaced on social media. There's already speculation that portions of the festivities may appear in a future RHOC spin-off or a one-off wedding special. Andy Cohen, ever the king of Bravelberties, sent a massive bouquet with a handwritten card that read, "To a true OC queen, may your love story be even more dramatic than your reunion looks. Mazel." Former castmates, including Heather Dubrow and Tamara Judge, took to Instagram to congratulate the couple. Alexis always did everything big. Love included, Tamara posted, alongside a throwback clip of their infamous Season 5 wine toss. "Wishing you both a lifetime of clink-worthy moments." What's next? With the official wedding ceremony set for later this spring, these pre-wedding festivities were just the beginning. Rumors swirl about an extravagant destination wedding in Italy, possibly Lake Como or the Amalfi Coast, with a guest list that reads like a Bravo who's who. Wherever and however the couple chooses to tie the knot, one thing's for sure: Alexis Bellino is back in the spotlight, and she's shining. She's not just a Jesus Jugs throwback or a tabloid headline anymore. She's a woman who's weathered storms, rebuilt her life, found love again, and is walking, no, strutting, confidently into her next chapter. And honestly, we're here for it. Let the countdown to the aisle begin.